solder. Nice big old roll. Had this thing since I was little. Shows how much soldering I've had to do. I still have a whole roll of solder. Boom, boom, boom. So first thing first is you want to tin your soldering iron. And tinning your iron basically gets rid of any crap on it, any junk, and makes it a nice good surface for soldering. This is a block of sal ammoniac. Great for this stuff. Not so great to hold, but I don't have anywhere else I can sit at the moment. So go over the block of sal ammoniac a few times with the iron here. Gets it nice and clean. Now you're asking, why didn't I start this before I start desoldering? And that's because I'm trying to get rid of the solder. I'm not too worried about it being a good connection for electrical at that point. It's just getting rid of the crap. That looks nice. Nice and clean. So put the block away. And if you don't like the way I solder, feel free to complain. Maybe I'm doing some of this stuff on purpose. You didn't think about that, did ya? On purpose, just to see if anybody's even watching. Maybe. Maybe you could even catch me trying to pull one on you. Think about that. So we got the nice clean tip. And how you're supposed to solder is you heat up both the contact, the actual contact itself, the old metal sticky part, and the pad itself, which you're trying to solder onto. So you basically put your iron on both the contact and the pad, give it a little bit of time to heat up, and then take the solder and it should melt nice and evenly into it. Should. This is one of those times it didn't. It basically would not flow into the joint at all. It just stuck to the iron. There's a way to fix that. And this is where having a good soldering iron is important, which is why I need to get one. If you have an iron that's good, you'll provide consistent heat and you won't be having the problems I'm having right now. Basically, I had it directly on the contact and contact doesn't get enough heat. So the solder would never melt. So I had to actually hit the solder and then, of course, it just flows like a retard then. No offense to anybody mentally disabled who may be watching this. There's a reason I haven't disconnected my desoldering iron yet. I'll show you a little way you can really force that solder into that joint if you're having the trouble I'm having right now. Basically, desoldering iron will... Hey, there's an actual viewer. Holy Snapple Apple. Hello, human. Talking about soldering and motherboards and how this crap's ticking me off. But, we can take the soldering iron and kind of heat it up all the way there, and it causes the solder to literally melt into the opening. It surrounds with heat, forces it to basically go down. Oh, I ran them off. I'm so exciting. Maybe he's just logging on again. Who knows? But the important thing is not to